Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Coach Bill with Fat Loss Made Easy Solution. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday. What is it, afternoon yet? Yep, it sure is. Great afternoon. Uh, anyway, I just got back from the gym, so I still have all my sneaky workout stuff on. Today, guys, is Saturday, obviously, and this is our, I guess, call it our semi-fasting day. You guys know that Emily and I do interval or alternate day fasting. Tuesdays and Thursdays are 24s. Saturdays are 20s. So our fasting day is just about due up. And we're going to have our, I'll break my fast with probably some turkey stick or something, and then I'll have a meal. But I want to get on real quick today, guys. I'll keep this short so you guys can enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Questions have been coming up lately about why do I start my clients off for the first 2 weeks during our program. It could either be for fat loss, it could either be for pre-diabetes, or it could be for type 2 diabetes, or even a fatty liver. And, for those of you that are having a really rough time getting that belly fat off, or that hip fat, or that back fat. People want to know, okay, well, why are you starting them off at doing the primal meals and the keto meals for the first 2 weeks, and why not just jump right into doing intermittent fasting? And guys, you know what? And that's what most people do, because when they get on the internet, now you go on Google, you're looking up keto lifestyle, or you're looking up intermittent fasting, and you're getting all these different gurus who are explaining how fantastic it is, which they are. Both of them are excellent. A lot of science is backing them both up. A lot of people are getting great results by doing the primal meals or the keto meals and doing intermittent fasting. Now, most people are doing it, they're not combining the two. So, of course, the ones that are on the keto meals are going to plateau out eventually. They're going to get great results at first, but they're going to plateau out. And that's why we combine it with intermittent fasting. But you got to understand your body and how it works. You got to know the reasoning why I start people off first is because what's going on is you've been eating carbohydrates for decades, probably for most of your life. And so your body is basically reaching for carbs as its primary fuel for decades. Think about this. For decades, you've been eating carbs, and your body has been running off those carbs for decades. And then all of a sudden, you introduce your body to intermittent fasting or prolonged fasting, which means zero carbs, no calories for 16, 18, or 20 hours right off the bat. Well, what happens is your body does not know how to switch over to burning its own stored body fat as fuel. It does not, you can't, it doesn't know how to do that. You have to teach it first. You have to teach your body to actually burn fat as fuel. You guys ever heard of hyperglycemia? Have you ever had when if you go to the gym or if you haven't eaten for a period of time, how you start feeling faint or you start to sweat? Well, that's your blood sugar dropping very low. What that means is your blood sugar is dropping to a point where it's running out of fuel to operate. So your body is panicking. And what it's doing is it's trying to figure out where it's going to get some more carbohydrates or sugar or glucose. Well, what's happened is you've drained your liver down to zero sugar, and your body doesn't know how to switch over to the stored glucose that are stored in some of your organs or muscles quite yet. And so what happens is you pass out, and that's low blood sugar. So what happens when somebody at the gym passes out because their blood sugar drops so low? What do the trainers do? Well, they run right to the refrigerator, find the highest sugar drink in there, and they have you drink sugar. And then all of a sudden you start feeling better. Do you see the big picture here, how that works? Well, the reason why that person passed out, or why most of you will fail if you try to jump right into intermittent fasting or prolonged fasting, is because the body has to be trained to burn fat first. And that's the object. The object is to burn your own body fat as its primary fuel and not the carbs. And that's why we do primal eating and we combine it with intermittent fasting. That's our main goal. But the first 2 weeks are vital because you've got to change your lifestyle. You've got to change the way you eat, get off the carbs, little small steps, back off on the carbs, because we eventually want to get down to only 20 grams a day if you're looking to lose that body fat, if you're looking to reverse premature diabetes or type 2 diabetes, if you're looking to reverse fatty liver, and if you're looking to take off that belly fat. You've got to train your body to actually burn less of the carbs and more of the fat you eat. So think about this. Let me drink my coffee here real quick. I like to have my coffee before I break my fast also. So think about this. You become a client. And I've sent you your program. And we're completely changing your meals to higher good dietary fat, which is explained in the program, moderate protein, and very little carbs. So what's going to happen here is as you change your meal plan to a higher fat diet, you're still bringing in some good calories. So you're not going to have that low blood sugar drop. But the majority, 75% of that meal is high fat. So your body is going to start burning that high fat for fuel because you're eating very, very little carbs. So each day it's going to start gradually realizing that, hey, I don't have very many carbs in my liver, and I need to operate, I need to think, I need to move throughout the day. So what do have? Well, I've got plenty of fat in my blood. So let's go ahead and take that fat. Let's go ahead and process it through the liver. Let's go in and start producing more ketones, and that's your energy source. You get it? Okay? So for 2 weeks, 14 days straight, you are actually going to be burning more good fat in your blood and less carbs. So you're teaching your body to what? You're teaching your body to get away from the carbohydrates or the sugars. Okay, so you're burning the fat from the food. That's what you're starting to burn for 2 weeks. Then, depending on your blood glucose readings and depending on your ketone readings, then if everything is coming in line and your ketones are starting to elevate, then that means that we can go to the next level. And that is going to be what? That's going to be intermittent fasting. And which you guys know that I'm a big fan, because that's what we're doing, alternate day fastings, especially for us that are exercising, that are over 40, over 50, or over 60, because we want to slow premature aging, and we also want to add lean muscle to help slow premature aging also. But anyway, so we're going to introduce the intermittent fasting. Now, yes, there's a protocol in introducing intermittent fasting also, and that's why the first 90 days of this journey of changing your lifestyle, that it's a good idea to spend the money, hire a good coach that knows how they're doing it, especially one that is doing actual blood glucose readings and blood. That's the only way you're going to know if you're actually burning fat. But hire them 30 days because you don't want to make the mistakes. You want to lose that body fat or reverse your diabetes in a short amount of time, which can be done when you're given the right tools. Okay? So there's a protocol in introducing intermittent fasting so you don't have hunger waves. Now you're going to have some small ones, but in our program we have tricks to counteract the hunger waves immediately as soon as you feel them, and it's natural. Everything we do, we use foods, but we're going to counteract those hunger waves because eventually you're going to start getting control of what do I preach about, the root cause of belly fat, the root cause of diabetes, fatty livers. What is the root cause of all these? What do I preach about? It's balanced hormones. You've got to get those hormones balanced. And the only way you're going to do that is by changing your lifestyle and getting off those freaking carbs. Right now, most of you guys are carboholics. You'd be shocked if you calculated the amount of carbs you're bringing in every single day. No wonder why the belly fat is increasing. No wonder why the butt fat's increasing. No wonder why the hip fat is increasing. Because to do what? What's the whole object of primal eating or keto and then combining it with intermittent fasting? The whole object is to burn your own body fat, not the food you're eating. We want to start getting away from that. We want to teach the body to actually go after its own body fat, and 95%, if not more of you, aren't even getting to that point, period, because you're eating too many meals per day, for one thing, and you're eating too high of carbs, and that's even good carbs, too high. You're not going to give your body a chance to actually dip into its own body fat. Why would it? Why should it? If you're eating all that food, there's no reason for the body to dip into your own body fat, is there? Does that make sense? I think so. And that's why the health professionals that are following the same programs we are, why doctors are now using this program for people with many underlying diseases such as prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, and fatty liver, and why health professionals are using it to help to decrease belly fat, because it works. It's all science-backed. It's very simple. You know what? The proof is in the pudding. So if you're doing your blood glucose reading and your ketone readings, and you're doing it right and consistent, guess what? There's your document. There's your proof. It works. That's as simple as that. And then you're going to see your body change. Okay, guys? So guys, like I said, you can't just jump into a fat loss journey and jump right into intermittent and prolonged fasting, because you're most likely going to fail, because like I said, your body does not know how to switch to burning its own fat. Simple as that. Okay, guys? So, guys want to know more about Emily and I's online personal coaching, you can contact us by emailing me at drinknatureswater@gmail.com. You can also go to my YouTube channel, type in Bill Mabry, subscribe to it. Check out some of the videos I have about the subject I just talked about. You can also go to my Weight Loss Made Easy solution. Join the Facebook group page, and there'll be a lot of great information on there also. So guys, have a great day. See you guys at the next video.